tip-tap time.
Do the wet dog wiggle.
Chattanooga, check in.
Wasn't that great? Oh, come on. Well, I guess it's time for the slam dance contest. You're in the rock pile. Oh, it's not dangerous. Look, it's going to be a lot of fun. You gotta trust. Everybody's getting into it now. What you do is you get half the people and you line them up on this side of the room, and you get half the people and you line them up on that side of the room, and this is where the fun part comes in. Then everybody runs into each other and starts slamming. It's a lot.
Have you no care for the women?
Oh, come on now. This is going to be a lot of fun. You got to trust old Mill on this, okay? Now, come on. You ready? We got two sides here. When I give the signal, we just start slamming. On your mark. Get set. Start slamming. Oh. Guess we have a winner in our slam dance contest. Here at the Rock Pile. And what's your name?
Mad Dog Melvin Brown, University of Michigan.
What was I saying, Professor? Yeah. I tried working with Alan a couple of times, and I just couldn't handle it. You know, he pushed his people to the limit, demanding everything, including blood. And talk about paranoia. God have mercy on his soul. He was one ruthless son of a bitch.
Give me the bill. Let me have that.
Remarkably, the pilot survived without a single broken bone.
I love this Negro.
You don't play Jesus like that. Fuck Bible camp. Fuck you.
You know the first thing I'm gonna do when I get out of here is get myself a hooker.
Well, I really kind of wanted. I just wanted to see my fucking cock.
Did you fucking look at me?
Yeah, what's going on, nigger?
I'm going to start at the top of the page. Meticulous. Yes. Methodical. Educated. They were these things. Nothing extreme, like anyone they buried. There were days of mistakes, laziness, and infighting. And there were days, good days, when by anyone's judgment, they would have to be considered clever. No one would say that what they were doing was complicated. It wouldn't even be considered new, except for maybe in the geological sense. They took from their surroundings what was needed and made of it something more.
Good midnight to you. You are here at the invitation of the Young America Mystic Cult of Horrors. And you shall enjoy being horrified to the point of sheer panic as you are transported into the dark sepulchres of this mysterious night. And you may feel yourself changing from the gentle person you are to a monster with dark green blood running through its veins. Or you may change into a werewolf with long fangs for teeth. Or you may become a vampire with a deep urge within you for a refreshing drink of blood. Warm human blood. Of course, these changes will happen to only a few of you, while others will remain as themselves, in a way, in a strange sort of way.
Yes. Welcome. Hello. Hello and welcome to the Quantum Age Comics Halloween special. I am the ghost of Tyrone Johnson, and I was a victim of Ed Gein. They never found my dismembered body. In fact, no one came looking for me, as nobody knew I was gone. Nevertheless, I'm doing this short stream, and this is the best time to stream because no one is watching except for you. And I'm going to explore the Ryan Murphy Netflix production of the Ed Gein story. Murderer, psychopath, serial killer, I guess. But most notorious for digging up graves and desecrating corpses. And we'll also take a look at the brilliant Ed Gein graphic novel brought to us by associates of mine. Yeah. And here's a little background in case you're not aware. And this is from yahoo.com. Let's see. Oh yeah, Wild Gein might not be a household name. Where was I? Oops. Damn it. Yep, there he is. God damn, I lost it. Yeah, while Gein might not be a household name, the discovery of his house of horrors in Plainfield, Wisconsin in 1957 went on to inspire generations of Hollywood filmmakers, from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho in 1960 to Jonathan Demme's Silence of the Lambs in 1991. Gein was found guilty of murder over a decade after Bernice Warden, a local hardware shop owner, was found dead in his home, according to the Green Bay Press Gazette. Yeah, she wasn't just found dead. She was strung up like a deer, split open and gutted. So, yeah. In addition to Warden's mutilated body, other appalling items were found in his home during the investigation, like soup bowls made of skulls. And several severed human body parts, according to the Press Gazette. Gein admitted to killing 2 people in an interview. Just 2 people. Well, he didn't admit to my murder. Yeah. So yeah, the Netflix show. Let's look at this. The Netflix show here has Charlie Hunnam from that show, Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, you probably know it. I never watched it. He plays Ed Gein, and he does a pretty good job. Real creepy performance. But then he's got that whole hunky factor that's, I don't know, that's kind of unconvincing. I don't think, pretty sure Ed Gein was probably not that cut up. Oh, wait. I was looking at this. Yeah. And we got Laurie Metcalf here as the mother. Laurie Metcalf from Roseanne. Was it Roseanne? Yeah. Susanna Son as Adeline Watkins, which I never knew she existed before this show. But, well, yeah, she gets a lot of focus, and I think that's just Ryan Murphy taking a lot of liberties on what happened between the two of these people. And Tyler Jacob Moore is the sheriff. Arthur Schley, sorry. Charlie Hall is Deputy Frank Warden. Leslie Manville, another Ryan Murphy regular, as Bernice Warden. Addison Rae as Evelyn Hartley. She's a TikTok star. That was fun fun watching her murder. What? Robin Weigert as Enid Wilkins. That's Addie's mother, and Vicky Creeps as Ilse Kutsch. Yeah. Got Todd Hollander as Alfred Hitchcock. Strange performance, or strange makeup. Olivia Williams as Alma Reville. And yeah, this poor woman gets worked over pretty badly. Joey Parlari as Anthony Perkins from Psycho. Mimi Kennedy as Dr. Mildred Newman. Will Brill as Toby Hooper, the creator of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Yeah, very interesting. But so this show, it starts off, well, he's got the relationship with the mother, and yeah, and both this and the graphic novel and documentaries I've seen. Oops, why do I keep going there? Of course, they all lay blame on the mother and her psychosis for making Ed the way he was. Yeah, I guess I can understand that, because he's a simple-minded guy, right? And easily influenced. He had an older brother who grew up the same way, and I wouldn't call it ultra religious, but more psychotic, with trappings of religion. A relationship with his mother, and psychosexual and all that. But the brother, he got out of there, when he realized that ain't normal what she's doing, how she's raising them. And but Ed couldn't get out, and affected him some fierce. And here we have him making that I think one of the first trips to the cemetery to Well, he attempts to bury his mother, or dig up his mother after she dies, but there's concrete or steel or something around the coffin, so he ends up digging up another corpse and flies away with it. And this here's the sick and twisted Adeline, who I don't know how much of an influence she was in real life, but in this show, she introduces Ed to all the this stuff, the bitch of Buchenwald. It's a comic series based on the atrocities done in one of those concentration camps during and post World War II, and these images and worse, I'm not going to show here, really affected the guy to the point that he stalked a babysitter, and there he is. Watch out behind you. And you know, he's got this fetish with the women's underwear, and then he falls in. Well, in this story, in this Ryan Murphy production, he falls in love with the warden woman, who's she's the hardware store owner, and also the mother of the sheriff, or one of the sheriff deputy. Yeah. And you know, she's all into his fetish until I forget what happens, but he ends up shooting her in the back of the head, and then later on he goes to meet with or maybe this happens first. I think this happens first. I'm not sure. I'm not going back to watch it. He confronts a bar owner, the woman bar owner, who he suspects is a harlot, or his mother says she's a harlot. He ends up shooting and killing her, dragging her body off, and then after coaxing from Adeline to save for them to save themselves till marriage, she somehow, in a roundabout way, convinces him to dig up the corpse of a neighborhood woman who just died, and her, and have his way. Oh wait, this is the one who supplanted the mother. The one on the table here is the neighbor woman who just died, and he's singing a little bippity boppity ballad. Oh man, this is pretty sick. And then later on, near the end of the series, he makes contact with a transsexual humanoid who's living in Europe by way of ham radio, and I'm pretty sure this did not happen. And yeah, there you go. There we go. There he is. And his skin, the skin I'm in, that's the mother's, or the substitute mom's face for that inspired Psycho. So yeah, there you have it. That's the one thing I should mention, though, there's 6 degrees of separation with Henry Winkler with this series and this stream tonight. More like 4 or 5. You see, Max Winkler, the son of Henry Winkler, he directed, I believe, most of the episodes of this series. And it's such a coincidence that just a few days ago, I was in an airport and on my way to Oregon. Why was I going to Oregon? Yeah, ask me why. And I happened to cross paths with Henry Winkler himself. And he was all by himself and looked confused for a moment, and then we locked eyes, and he knew that I recognized him, and I kind of smiled and nodded, and I was like, "Hey there." And so that's what, 2 connections. Number three, it would be that today, as I'm recording this, October 30th, 2025, it's Henry Winkler's 80th birthday, and number 4, today is also my daughter's birthday. How about that? So, yeah, let's get off of that. I mean, yeah, and Max Winkler did a pretty deft job of directing the episodes he did, despite the liberties taken with the truth of what actually happened. And I saw the documentary called "The Lost Tapes of Ed Gein" somewhere on some network, and that was pretty good. And his voice sounds nothing like what Charlie Hunnam does, as creepy as it is. The real Ed Gein's voice sounded a little more twangy, a little more I don't know, I guess upper Midwestern twangy. I can't do it. I'm not gonna try to do it. But anywho, yeah, this is what we're gonna be looking at next. I'm gonna be flipping through this, showing you how awesome it is and where you can get it. And you should get this if you have any interest in horror or comics or serial killers at all. Yeah, I highly recommend it. So I'm gonna mosey on over to the other side, and we're gonna say goodbye to Tyrone Johnson, and maybe I'll fade away and finally leave purgatory after being dismembered by Ed Gein with no one to care. So, oh yeah, let's go. Let me fade away. All right, let us transition. All right, man, it's hot in this thing. Oh, sorry, dog. Yeah, there's my hand. All right, I'm here. So, this is Ed Gein, Demon Hunter. Amazing book. From Lucifer Storm, the writer. Usually the writer goes on the left, but I think Lucifer Storm wanted to really highlight the fantastic art of Kristian Rossi here. Kristian Rossi from Argentina, I believe. Oh yes, he even got the Ed Gein bookmark. Yeah. Ed Gein Demon Hunter. So this story is about, I won't give it all away and I won't show everything, but Ed Gein is in hell, of course, and the devil wants to make a deal with him. Oh wait, look. First, this is the famous crime scene, the inside of Ed Gein's house as the detectives found it. And yeah, Kristian does a really good job of recreating that. Amazing. I love the black and white, stark black and white art. There's the bodysuit. The bodysuit. Get your bodysuit on, baby. And here we have Ed in his perpetual personal hell, and he's being summoned by one of these demons, one of the sub-demons of the devil himself, to go meet with him, to do him a favor, because one of a very evil, a very vicious demon has escaped. One who is known as the mother of Ed Gein, and you can see this flashback here where he was doing some deviant stuff, not quite as deviant as how it was portrayed in the Netflix show. That involved a little auto asphyxiation and cross-dressing. But here he's just doing a normal, bait session. And you see, this is well, I'm not going to show everything, because you should get this book and read it yourself. And of course, he's got a animal companion here who is the demon in disguise, guiding him in the real world to make sure his mission is successful, to capture his mother, the demon what escaped. Yeah, and here's the scene where he shoots the bartender, or is it the shop owner? Yeah, Warden. Yeah, this is Warden's hardware store woman. He feels really guilty about that, and very remorseful. And he's portrayed here again as a sympathetic character, which is understandable, but it's like, I'm kind of torn. It's like, how can you sympathize with the guy who does this kind of thing? But he's also very simple-minded. And there she is, Demon Mom. Where are we? And oh yeah, that's right. And when he's set off on his mission, he's given these clothes which serve as armor, and Ed really feels uncomfortable in this quote-unquote armor. And it's very itchy. So what he does what he does best, and finally dons the armor that he feels most comfortable in, someone else's skin. Yeah, great stuff here. I won't show you the end, but here is some stuff about Lucifer Storm himself, the writer. Character sketches from Kristian Rossi. Fantastic. Good stuff. More background material of Ed Gein. Nice, beautiful photographs. And behind the scenes layouts. Brilliant. I highly recommend it. Yes. Let me go back over. It's really hot wearing all that stuff right now. I gotta take it off. All right. Oh boy. Here I am again. So, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you right here. Yes, the Lucifer Storm website, where you can buy all his wares. There you go. You got your graphic novels here. Ed Gein, Demon Hunter, Lady Satan. I have that too. It's buried. I didn't have time to dig it out really. The Nameless Ones, that one I haven't read. I'll have to eventually get that. And yeah, he's got a lot of things going on his website here. Media, blogs, podcasts, fans. That's me. And I hate to hurt any feelings here, but of all the crowdfunded comics and that I've backed and bought and read, Ed Gein was hands down the best one I've read. So I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. If I haven't read everybody or backed or read everyone's book yet, so I'll get to you now. Maybe that could change. So, but until then, my man here, my man of mystery here, and I say that because I think he's missing. He left the scene and under some mysterious circumstances. He left a Facebook post where he was talking about being hunted or stalked or threatened, his life threatened or something. Yeah, I should have. I didn't want to show you that post because that's kind of personal. But it's on Facebook. It's a public post. But that's what happened, and I've tried to contact him recently to maybe have him talk with me on the stream about this, since several years ago I was on his stream promoting my stuff, and I thought, hey, maybe I should pay it forward or back or whatever, pay it around. But the guy disappeared, and I also contacted his artist, Kristian Rossi, and Kristian says that he's working on more stuff, so he's around. So that's good. He's still alive and kicking. So yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Marvelous. Okay. And with that, this is, like I said, a very short stream. Something I wanted to do for Halloween, and to, show off my eyes. Yes. So, I'm gonna wrap it up now, and, wait, let me check. Is there a chat here? Is there a chat here? Oh. Yeah, maybe I should acknowledge the chat. Oh, sorry, there's Mo Biggs. Hail the chat. Hail Hex. And Darren M. All right, my regulars. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. I'm going to say good night now, and try to think of something else to stream about. Yeah, maybe I'll do another Halloweeny sort of streamy tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe some different contact lenses and in color. How about that? All right. Where am I? Full screen. Turn this thing off. Okay, there we go. Now, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's Ed Gein's house right there in the background behind me. And I might have been buried underneath the house, but it was burned down. It burned down shortly after Ed was taken into custody. Any hoozle. And it's good to be back. And oh yeah, you can probably tell that I'm not using StreamYard, because the price doubled, and since I don't stream all that much, I am not going to pay like $450 a year for some service that I barely use. So I'm using OBS, and I will be using OBS because it's free, and versatile. Yeah, just it's just kind of a lot of stuff to keep up with the scenes and stuff. Anyway, who cares about that? Thank you all again, and good night, good morning, wherever you are. And let's see if this will work.
Hey, you, sci-fi fan. Are you finally ready to have your head explode? Never before seen sci-fi action. A strange new world. Exotic technology. Kick-ass characters. And a story that will turn your mind inside out. Nephilim Squadron Volume 1. Available now on Indiegogo.